And we welcome you to the Bank of the Ozarks Arena. It's Jeff Matthews and Levi Gilbert. Tonight, the 7A state championship for girls in the state of Arkansas. And the Conway Lady Cats are here for the third consecutive year. 1-1, lost one. Levi looking for another win tonight.
Yeah, Jeff, we've been saying it for a month now. Get to 83. If you can get to 83 wins for this senior class, you will be a two-time champion. These seniors want nothing more than to go out that way. These underclassmen want nothing more than to help them get there. Can they erase the bad memories from last year? We'll find out soon.
They struggled a week ago in Cabot. Those were two really tough games for Conway. A 55-48 win over Cabot in the quarterfinals, a 57-52 win that we'll never forget over Central in the semifinals. North Little Rock had a much easier time. They beat Bryant 60-26, and then Fort Smith Northside, which came in hot, they handled Fort Smith Northside pretty easily. North Little Rock won 63-45. It was close for a half, and then they pulled away in the second half. So it's Conway, it's North Little Rock, it's two great programs from Central Arkansas going to match up tonight for the state championship. We're thrilled to be here. Conway Corporation, Channel 5. Yesterday, I had a chance to be at the Buzz Bowling Arena as the teams were sent off. It was great. The Lady Cats were sent away with a big send-off. We had a chance to also visit with Coach Ashley Nance and those two seniors, Lex Tolfree and Haley Estes.
You know, I think with this group, just the ability for us to go back 3 years in a row, like we've said all along, not many people thought we were going to make it, and we've done a really good job of proving those people wrong. And this group has been different than the last few years. They're just a real hard-working team. They get after it in practice and games, and I think you kind of see the true heart of our team when we play.
Anytime we need to go in our office and talk, our office is always open, and she's just like the mom of the team. Yeah, she's the cool mom that can rap, that spits bars on the bus.
You know, with Lex and Haley both, probably a little bit more with Lex. We've kind of been sidekicks since I've been here, and I've watched both of them really develop. Just being able to watch them mature over these last few years has been a blessing. I mean, both of them are great young ladies on and off the floor, and I look forward to watching them mature even in college.
Well, I feel like me and my teammates are more of a family this year than we have been the last 2 years. I feel like we actually deserve it this year, deserve to be there, and our hard work's paying off for us.
You know, this definitely isn't a November through March thing. We start the second day of school, and we get after it. We get after it in the weight room, in conditioning, even on the football field at times. So, again, they're hardworking for sure.
They're a great team. It's going to be a great game. It's going to be really physical. We're going to have to block out definitely those big, tall girls from North Little Rock. It's just going to be all around a good game, and I just can't wait to play. I'm so anxious.
I think with this group,
we're anxious, too, to get started. The starting lineups are just moments away. We'll do that next following this 30-second break on Conway Corp Channel 5.
When someone you love is having surgery, you want to feel helpful, so you support them as they get better. But most importantly, you want them to have the best care available. That's why you trust Conway Regional, ranked among the top 10% in the nation for general surgery by CareChex, who also ranked us #1 in the state for major cardiac surgery. And we've received 5-star ratings from Healthgrades for hip fracture and knee replacement surgery year after year. Conway Regional, our quality, your trust.
Starting lineups about to be introduced here at the Bank of the Ozarks Arena. This has been a place that Conway schools have become familiar with. Not only the 3 straight trips that the ladies have made, but additional trips that the ladies have made. And the guys made back-to-back, or 2 trips out of 3 years, including 6 years ago today.
Yeah, I noticed on my time hop today, exactly 6 years ago today, we were here for the guys' game. I'm blanking on who they played. Was it Fayetteville?
They played Fayetteville, yes.
Yeah, they
lost
won,
to Catholic, beat Fayetteville.
Won that game. That was some good memories. Hopefully we create some more good memories here tonight.
When you prepare for a game, and especially for this game for us, we've known for a week who we were going to play, so I've had some time to do some research. There's a really odd thing that it may not mean anything, but it's worth mentioning.
Yeah.
The team from North Little Rock has only lost 5 games this year. They're 24-5. They've had an outstanding season. But those 5 losses, 3 of them have come on December 12th, January 12th, February 12th. Well, today's March 12th. I don't know if it means anything. It probably doesn't. But when I was looking at the date for this game, I thought, well, that's something. So
We can hope.
we'll see. Yeah, we can absolutely hope. All right, starting lineups being introduced. First, for North Little Rock. Up first, that is number 23. She's a 5'9 senior, Kira Collier. She's going to play her college basketball for Joe Foley at Little Rock. Lex Tolfree, the 5'6 senior guard. She's averaging 26.2 points a game. Will play her college ball at UCA. In the post for North Little Rock, she's a good one. She's a 6'4 senior, number 45, Brogan Jones. She'll play college ball for Tulane, 6'4 senior. Haley Estes. Haley has had such a steady year and coming off the shot of her life last week, knocking that three-pointer in that sent the Lady Cats to the lead and ultimately to this game tonight. She'll play her college ball at Henderson State. There's Ashton Neasley. Neasley is a 5'6 senior guard. She'll be matched up Savannah Lowe. Savannah, the 5'9 guard. She's been in 3 state championship games as well as a junior. She got playing time as a freshman. There's Amber Hawkinson. Amber is a 5'6 sophomore. She is one of the 2 sophomores that are very, very talented for this team. For Conway, up next, it is Futra Banks. Futra averaging 8.9 points a game, 7.3 rebounds, 71 steals. She has become a big-time player for this team during this state title run, state championship game run. There's number 15, Yomiris Morris. She's a 6'2 sophomore. They are long. They go 6'4", 6'2", underneath Levi. And then Maggie Evans. Maggie, the 5'10 junior forward, averaging 3.6 points a game. She started all year long and has been very, very important to this team. Came up with some huge steals at the end of the Central.
Yeah,
game.
I talked to Coach Nance earlier this week and asked her, have you ever been a part of a game like that Central game? And she pointed out Maggie Evans. It's obvious to pick out the Estes shot, but Maggie had some big steals late in that game.
You heard Coach Nance talk about those two being running mates, Lex Tolfree and Ashley Nance, since she got here. She's kind of been her running mate. You saw that little move there between the two of them. Lex talked about her being the cool mom. They have a great relationship, and it'll be fun to watch this play out over the next 4 quarters of basketball.
Yeah, Conway's not going to play tight. They're going to keep it loose. They've been here. They know what it's like.
And, they've been motivated by food. They got to go to Colton's and have steak last week after they won. And then I also found out that one of the parents, Haley Estes' dad, had promised them chicken minis for their breakfast before the send-off yesterday. If they didn't, they got them. So motivated by food. So whatever it takes, hopefully there's some motivation tonight beyond food.
I can relate to that. I'm motivated.
You're motivated by food. All right, we are set and ready to go. Yomiris Morris will tip with Futra Banks. And we are underway in the state championship game. It's 8:33, so just about 45 minutes later than we expected. Early three-pointer is no good by Lex Tolfree, and we're underway. Lex got a hand on it. North Little Rock able to hold on to the basketball. Morris has it tipped away. Tolfree out in front, goes to the right hand on the left side of the basket. Layup is good.
Two things I'm going to be watching in this game. Early three-point shooting and the defense. Can the defense key the offense? Those were things they struggled with against Central.
That's Collier. She's the Lady Charging Wildcat that will play for UALR next year. She's going to play just across the river in Little Rock for Joe Foley. Ball knocked out of bounds. It's going to stay on this end. Conway knocked North Little Rock out of the state tournament a year ago. It was a 71-64 win in the state semifinals. We're tied at 2. Lex has it knocked loose, gets it back. Estes for 3. In and out, no good. Morris comes up with the rebound. That's Neasley to Hawkinson. Knocked away by Futra Banks. Good defense by Futra. Got a left hand in the way and knocked it loose. That's Savannah Lowe. Savannah barely draws iron.
Encouraged early, though, here by this Conway defense. Central was so good at passing and just making them play side to side, and already here, two early steals for Conway.
Banks. Ball's knocked loose. Some good defense by Amber Hawkinson. We're tied at 2. State championship game. 3rd year in a row that the Lady Cats have been here. Coach Nance won 3 as a player at Guy Perkins. She's coached this team to 3 straight. She won 1 at Conway Christian. Savannah Lowe on the board, her first 2. Collier for 3. Front of the rim, no good. Maggie Evans gathers up the rebound. The outlet pass to Tolfree. Going to call steps. Lex called for walking. Ashton Neasley was there, and I think in her peripheral vision, she saw Neasley there and took the extra step. Just outside the 3-point line, shot no good. That's Brogan Jones. Brogan gathers up the rebound and misses the follow. She'll play collegiate basketball at Tulane next year. Futra Banks off the glass. 6-2 early on. Lady Cats with an early 4-point lead.
North Little Rock may have the bigger players on the court, but our big players can run.
And they are well conditioned. We know that. Jones has it knocked away by Maggie Evans. The outlet to Tolfree. Lex with the layup. 5.5 minutes to play in the first quarter. Conway up 6. 8-2. That Conway defense playing good. These two teams have already played twice this year, and Lex Tolfree had huge games in both of those. Collier can't get it to go out of bounds. In the first time that these two teams played, it was a 63-42 win for the Lady Cats. Lex had 30. The next time they played, one of those games on the 12th that we were talking about, Collier's fouled. It was December 12th that they played. Conway won 81-75, a much closer game, a 6-point game. It was in the Dandra Thomas Invitational that happened in December. But Lex scored 48.
Wow.
School record 48 points, one of 3 school records that she has set this year. Collier misses the free throw.
Yeah, it's been a historic year for Tolfree and these Lady Cats. And this senior class in general, I mean, 82 wins. You just can't say enough how impressive that is for this class.
Collier hits the second. She has all 3 points for North Little Rock at this stage. Lex dribbles between the legs. Left side to her running mate there, Haley Estes. Maggie Evans. That's Estes, top of the key. Thought about the 3 and pulled it down. Knocked away, Brogan Jones. Good move by Hawkinson. She is hit hard. Two free throws coming up. Got Savannah Lowe for the personal foul. We are broadcasting this game tonight from courtside, which is a place that we don't normally
It's nice.
get to call games from. It is. It's very nice. Some of the things that you see here that we don't see up at the top normally was something that just happened there. It's how much talking there is that happens on the court from these teams. And that was a case where Haley Estes put her hand down to try to help Neasley up, and she shook her off and didn't want any help from Estes. A little interesting back and forth that's going on. 3-pointer by Lex is no good. Maggie Evans with the rebound, draws the foul. 2 free throws coming up for Maggie Evans.
3-point shooting struggles continue here early in this championship game, 0 for 3. Man, a week ago against Central, the numbers were rough from the 3-point line for Conway.
A year ago in this building when Conway lost to Fayetteville, they were 5 of 26 from the 3-point range. Maggie Evans hits a big free throw. Good for Maggie.
That is really good for Miss Evans as she had some late free throw misses in that Central game. Good to shake that off here with one early here in the first quarter.
9-5, Conway leads. Collier, blocked by Futra Banks. Loose ball. North Little Rock comes away with it. That's Jones. Outlet. 3-pointer by Neasley. No good. Offensive board. Another try at it. That's Hawkinson. It won't go. Tipped out. Savannah Lowe. Spin move. There's a foul. That'll be called on Collier. .358 to go in the first quarter, and we have media timeouts that take place at the state championship game, so we will take one with the teams on the court. 9-5, Conway leads North Little Rock. We'll take 30 seconds and come back on Conway Corp Channel 5. Good look at the students that are here and the cheerleaders that are just to our right.
Student section has traveled well today, and you know they had a good presence in Cabot in the 7A state tournament as well.
They did, and you know Haley shot our video and call of that. It's been viewed over 11,000 times on Facebook, which has been kind of crazy. But there's been some other great views. Maggie Waymack, I believe is her last name, that works for Cabot School. She had a video of it from the side where she was working courtside. And then our students had one. There was a student who had a shot of it. It was a great video to show it from their angle underneath the basket when that shot went through. But yeah, you're right. Our students have done a really, really great job of being a part of this team and showing up here tonight. Hopefully going to bring a state championship back to Faulkner County. Toll-free for three. Off the front of the rim, no good. Offensive rebound, Savannah Lowe. Short arms that one. 9-5. That's Neasley. She has 4. Estes for 3. Got it. Just about a step or two beyond the point where she hit the shot against Central over in Cabot. Yep, double dribble. Ball was knocked loose, and Hawkinson knew it. There was nobody around her to grab it, so it was either let a lady cat grab it or she was going to try to trick him.
Such a clutch shot there by senior Haley Estes. Finally getting them off the snide on the three-point shooting. Now 1 for 5. But you know what? North Little Rock not shooting so well from the three-point line either. They're 0 for 2.
Mackenzie Tillman and Marticia Settles check in for longtime coach Daryl Fimple. He has been there a while and has done a great job with this North Little Rock Lady Charging Wildcat program. Lex's struggles from the outside continue. She misses another one. Three-pointer back of the rim, no good. Offensive rebound to Settles, underneath to Morris. Yomaris Morris cuts the lead to 3. It's 12-9. Crossover by Lex. Evans fouled. Will go to the line.
You think of this Conway team, you think that three-point shot. So far here tonight, 8 of their 12 points have come in the paint.
Personal foul was called on Morris, their 6'2 sophomore. She's got 2 now. Maggie Evans hits her second free throw of the night. She's 2 of 3 from the free throw line, a 47% free throw shooter on the season. Front of the rim, no good. Rebound fought for, still loose. Savannah Lowe comes out with it. Knocked out of bounds, gonna stay on that end. Daryl Fimple didn't think so. And the official that was on the baseline agreed with Coach Fimple. So it's gonna come this way.
When I see Coach Fimple, I always think of jumping. I've seen several pictures of him throughout the years,
Airborne.
and he's always airborne. Yeah, he gets so animated, so into it. It's fun.
Brianna Wells checks in. Maggie Evans has a seat. Some good early minutes for Maggie. Obviously, she gets early minutes because she's a starter. Haley Estes jumping in front of it. Settles, double team, gets past the double team. Finds Collier in the lane, off the glass. She's got 5. It's a 2-point game, 13-11. Conway on top, 2 minutes to play in the first quarter, and it's a 4-point game. Savannah Lowe has got 4.
We talk so much about the seniors, but there's more junior stars than there are seniors. And Savannah Lowe, man, she has had an incredible season. And, you know, she had that big shot, too, at Central to tie that game.
That is very true. Yeah, tied the game at 50 with her three-pointer. 15-11. Collier with Lowe on her. Settles. Right in front of us. Haley Estes blocked another three-pointer. Outlet. Lowe to Tolfree. Lex. 17-11. Tolfree has 6. Timeout. North Little Rock. 1:29 to play in the first quarter. We'll take 30 seconds and come back on Conway Corp Channel 5.
When someone you love is in the hospital, you want to feel helpful. So you do what you can to make them feel better. And you want to ensure they have the best care possible. That's why you trust Conway Regional. We've invested $100 million in new facilities, services, and technologies to become the most complete and comprehensive healthcare system in our area. It's why we're consistently named the region's most preferred hospital. Conway Regional. Our quality, your trust.
17-11. Conway is up by 6 with 1.5 minutes to go.
Yeah,
First
your Lady Cats shooting 50% from the field, 7 of 14, and they're hitting those gimme buckets, which are so important in a game like this.
And they missed a couple of those last week that could have extended or kept them in a game that they had to fight their way back for. So it's good to see them getting those now. Wells almost got a fingertip on it. She couldn't. Missed shot. Futra Banks with the rebound. Collier with the steal on the pass. Kira Collier. Good defense by Brianna Wells. Now, you talked about the three-pointer that Savannah Lowe hit that tied the game a week ago. And we've all talked about Haley and the three-pointer she hit to give the Lady Cats the lead. But it was Brianna Wells, who doesn't play a lot of minutes, who was able to find her, and a great pass hit her right where she could pull up and hit the shot. That was clutch by both of those Lady Cats in that moment. Hawkinson has her shot blocked by Brianna Wells. Saved. Haley Estes leaving it all on the court exactly like you would expect her to. Savannah Lowe for 3. Front of the rim, no good. 17-11. Shot is up, no good. Estes with the board. Outlet pass to Tolfree. Lex goes under Brogan Jones, draws the foul, and will go to the free throw line.
Funny thing, I don't know if you could see this on the broadcast, but Tolfree had lost her headband. It was just laying out on the court and coming down on that defensive possession. She picked it up and tried to chunk it over to Coach Nance, and it still was on the court. And I don't know who got it, but someone picked it up.
If anyone's ever tried to throw a headband, you know that they don't get airborne very well. So
yeah.
Understand her struggles there. Lex misses the free throw. She shot 71% from the free throw line this year. Misses both, but Futra Banks with the offensive rebound. Can't get her follow to go. Will be a foul called on the rebound, or is it out of bounds? Out of bounds, going to be Conway's ball. Staying on this end.
We've been at 17-11 for the last 90 seconds.
Banks. Can't get it to go. Brianna Wells draws the foul. That's going to be the 5th team foul called on North Little Rock, only 2 on Conway. First point of the night for Brianna Wells, 5'10" junior. Now, Levi, we've talked, and you mentioned earlier, we talked about the seniors a lot, and rightfully so, but you look at the other players who get significant minutes for this team, either starters or off the bench, and there's a lot of them that have some more time to still wear this blue and white for the Lady Cats. Collier throws up a wild shot, out of bounds. Sure looked like it was off the hands of Brogan Jones, but instead,
it was a close one.
Yep, they're going to keep it with just 0.7 of a second to go in the first quarter. Have to be a catch and shoot. There's the catch. No shoot. So after 1 quarter of play, it's Conway 19, North Little Rock 11. We'll take 60 seconds and come back with the second quarter of the state championship game on Conway Corp Channel 5. We've played 1 quarter. It's 19-11, Levi.
Yeah, not a great shooting quarter for the Lady Cats. They shot 41% from the field, just 14% from the three-point line, and 1 of 7. But their defense has been so good that they've been able to get this 8-point lead. North Little Rock only shooting 23% from the field, 0% on 6 attempts from the three-point line.
This is a North Little Rock team that scored in the 60s both games a week ago, held to 11 in the first 8 minutes. Jump ball. Good defense. Futra Banks. Well, Futra's game has just been on point the last couple of weeks.
You know, North Little Rock has the size pretty much across the board, but man, these Lady Cats have just come out with an intensity that I don't know if North Little Rock was quite expecting.
Tolfree. Front of the rim, no good. Still can't get going. Lady Cats have made 1 3-pointer. It was Haley's earlier. We'll have a chance to double team. Lowe and Tolfree. Collier dribbles in, stops and shoots over Futra Banks. Loose ball, still loose. Savannah Lowe was out on the other end of the court. That was Haley. Again, that's one of those times that being courtside, I couldn't see which Lady Cat that was. I saw the hair flying around. I thought that was Savannah's ponytail, but that was the ponytail of Haley Estes instead. So she gathered up the ball and a quick timeout called. Smart basketball.
Well, if someone was going all out on the floor and it was a Lady Cat, it was probably Haley Estes. That's at least the third time here early in this game that we've seen her just dive all out for a ball.
She'll again play her college basketball not far from here. She'll be at Arkadelphia playing Henderson State. I saw where she had a tweet directed at her from Henderson State that she was ready after
Yeah.
she made that three-pointer. Pretty exciting for her and for her family. Her brother normally films the games and is normally set up close to us. And we've ended up talking to him after a lot of the games, and he walked by the other day after that Central game, and he just real calmly looked and just shook his head and smiled, and he said, "Haley's clutch." I just love that line. It's about his big sister. There she is, misses off the back of the rim. Futra Banks, good hustle, knocked out of bounds. It will be North Little Rock basketball.
Yeah, I'm going to steal that line. I've already stole it once in
Yes.
this broadcast. But
Well, steal away, because it is true. Under 7 minutes to play in the first half. Lady Cats looking for their second state title in 3 years. No good. Hawkinson. It was Mallory Kimball who's checked in. Whistle and a foul. Not the most popular call for Coach Nance and the Lady Cat staff over there.
it's been almost 2.5 minutes since North Little Rock has scored. That's how well this Conway defense is playing here today.
Ball inbounds. In the corner, three-point shot is good. That's Neasley. She's got 7. 19-14. Tolfree. Well, you know, she just needs one to go down. Crossover. Low in the corner. Savannah rolls around and doesn't go. Just can't seem to find it from the outside. They struggled a year ago, 5 of 26 from beyond the three-point line in the state championship game. Hawkinson with her first two, and it's a 3-point game, 19-16. Lex from deep, back of the rim, no good. Futra Banks with the rebound. Savannah Lowe, she got tackled basically. Offensive rebound, doesn't go. North Little Rock in transition. Tillman walked. Mackenzie Tillman, a 5'7" junior, walked with the basketball.
This Conway defense just continues to bail this team out tonight.
Tolfree. Three-point shot is off the side of the rebound out to Savannah Lowe, off the side of the rim. And one of the things about being courtside, our angle showed that was just off in the minute it left her hands.
Yeah, Lex now 0 for 7 from the three-point line, but that's just her MO, and we saw it at Central. We saw it against Cabot. They just keep putting up shots. They're not going to get out of their game plan.
Haley Estes got a hand on the pass, goes out of bounds. Collier checks back in.
And if you've watched our broadcast this year, you've probably heard us talk about how stubborn the Lady Cats can be with that game plan and how that's really a good thing, because a year ago they got out of their game plan and it did not end up well for them.
Pass is stolen. Hawkinson misses the shot. Knocked out of bounds. Conway will keep it. Yeah, it was in this building a year ago. They really went away from what we had seen all year long. And tonight, we've seen one player off the bench, so that's exactly what we've been used to seeing. One or two at the most. Brianna Wells and Heather Lumley really as deep as the team has gone for the most part. And firing up shots, playing good defense. Savannah Lowe for three. Got it. Savannah has 7. The second three-pointer of the game for the Lady Cats, 2 of 14. North Little Rock's 1 out of 7. Now 2 out of 8. Out of bounds, going the other way. (22-16). It's a 6-point lead for the Lady Cats.
You know, as bad as the three-point shooting has been so far for Conway, they're shooting 14%. North Little Rock's shooting even worse. They're just at 12%.
Right. Tolfree. Back of the rim, no good. She's 0 for 8. She's got 6 points on 3 made baskets. Collier drives the paint with the left hand. It's good. She has 7. Estes. Back to Lowe. Savannah knocking it down. She's the first Lady Cat in double figures. She has 10. Talked about it all year. When Savannah gets those shoulders square, she's as good as anyone shooting the basketball. 25-18. Double team in the corner right here in front of us. Stolen away by Lex Tolfree. The double team created a bad pass. Lex all the way to the basket, draws the foul, and will shoot free throws.
Yeah, our boy Scott Taylor, he was a little upset at us against Central when we gave Haley the player of the game. He thought it should go to Savannah Lowe, and he had a good argument.
Yeah, we probably could have given Co.
Yeah, you know, hey, if she keeps playing like she is tonight, it might correct itself.
It's 3 minutes and 24 seconds to play. We've got a dead ball, so we will have a media timeout that'll take place here. An injured Lady Charging Wildcat that they'll tend to as well during this short break. So let's take a timeout. 25-18 with 3:24 to play in the second quarter. Back in 30 seconds on Conway Corp Channel 5.
When someone you love is having surgery, you want to feel helpful, so you support them as they get better. But most importantly, you want them to have the best care available. That's why you trust Conway Regional, ranked among the top 10% in the nation for general surgery by CareChex, who also ranked us #1 in the state for major cardiac surgery. And we've received 5-star ratings from Healthgrades for hip fracture and knee replacement surgery year after year. Conway Regional, our quality, your trust.
25-18, Conway leads over North Little Rock. State championship game. 3 straight years the Lady Cats have been in this building for a state title, but it's the 6th time in 12 seasons. That included a year that the game was at Alltel Arena at the time when Conway lost to Little Rock Parkview. But 6 times in 12 years, this program has played for a state title.
Yeah, you've got to call a lot of great basketball in your 15-plus years of Conway Corp experience.
Yeah, that's what tonight wraps up 15 seasons of Conway Corp broadcasting Wampus Cat football and basketball and Lady Cat basketball. And you're right, we have seen some tremendous teams, some tremendous games. Guys have been in a couple of state championship games as well, and so it's been thrilling and a fun 15 years for sure. Lex Tolfree is at the free throw line. She would have been, 2 or 3 when we started doing these games? Yeah, so that's fun.
Oh, man. I'm not going to tell you how old I was then. That might upset you as well.
Please don't. Lex has 6 points.
I bet she was a feisty 2-year-old.
Don't you think? I bet you she was. I was talking to her about, she had her visor on backwards when we yesterday. And I was like, turn that thing around. You got to own your brand. She was like, my brand. And she laughed. And I was like, yeah, the AT2, that's your brand. Foul on the offensive rebound, and Conway is going to keep the basketball here. Call him Mackenzie Tillman. That is her first, and that is the 7th team foul. So we have 1-1 coming up. Savannah Lowe will go to the line.
Conway back out to an 8-point lead. It's been their biggest lead tonight. No lead changes. Only tied up 1 time, so Conway has been in the driver's seat here in the first half.
11 points for Savannah Lowe. Yeah, she may be on her way to a player of the game.
I don't want to jinx it, but, you know.
Yeah, she's on her way.
She's having a great game.
If the game ended now with her 12 points, I would say that the junior will be the player of the game. 10-point lead for the Lady Cats, 28-18. Bad pass. Conway's defense leads to a turnover. And the Lady Cats up 10 and definitely playing with more poise right now.
Yeah, Conway winning this turnover battle 8-4.
Tolfree. Guarded by Mallory Kimball. She'll roll off the screen. They're going to call Brianna Wells for the moving screen. And that will be the first personal foul against Brianna. 28-18. She picked up her dribble, double team. They're going to have to call a timeout. Coach Daryl Fimple practically jumping, just like you said, over there trying to get that timeout called. 28-18 with 2:44 to play in the first half. Let's take 30 seconds and we're back on Conway Corp Channel 5. Lex Tolfree not having a Lex Tolfree type night. She has 7 points, but 0 of 8 from beyond the 3-point line.
For the junior, Savannah Lowe picking up this team.
She's got 12, leading the way for the Lady Cats, who lead by 10. Collier has it blocked by Futra Banks. They're going to say Brianna Wells committed the foul. That'll be the second on Brianna. And Collier at the line to shoot 2. 8 points for the future Little Rock Trojan.
Free throw shooting has been kind to the to North Little Rock tonight. The 4 of 5 with that 4 of 6 here in the first half.
9-point game. Pass off the knee of a Lady Charging Wildcat, Mackenzie Tillman. Heather Lumley will check in. She'll replace Brianna Wells.
Yeah, Tolfrey's been struggling offensively, but she's had 3 assists, so she's still making an impact here in the first half.
Misses that three-pointer. That one was short. Pass inside to Jones. The 6'4" senior with her first 2 points. Tolfrey. Dish out to Heather Lumley for 3. It's short. 28-21. Collier out to Settles, who hits the basket and will go to the line. Lex Tolfrey rushing down the court to try to disrupt the shot. It went for Settles. First personal foul on Tolfrey.
Didn't really even look like she touched her to me, but we have a pretty good angle on it.
3 points for Settles. And Ashton Neasley will check in. So that little exchange there tightened the game up a little bit, 28-24. Tolfrey will play at UCA next year, and the Sugar Bears are a game away from making the NCAA tournament. They play Sam Houston State tomorrow for the right to go to the big dance. Savannah Lowe with the miss. And North Little Rock very much in this game, just trailing by 4. Hawkinson. The shot is missed. That Settles that goes in for the rebound but goes over the back. And so free throws upcoming for the Lady Cats with 1:27 to play in the first half.
That's one area Conway has played really well tonight. They're actually winning the rebounding battle 24-22, but have gotten great position several times here in the first half, leading to over-the-back fouls on North Little Rock.
Maggie Evans will check back in. Heather Lumley will have a seat. Heather got a couple of minutes here in the state championship game, and her two of her senior classmates, Lex and Haley, go over and slap her hand as she makes her way to the bench. Haley Estes' brother would call Savannah Lowe clutch.
Yes, he would.
13 points.
And she's 3 of 3 from the free throw line. It's been really key on these 1-and-1s she's had here in the second quarter.
This is a big year for Savannah Lowe. She's obviously started all year as a junior, playing in her 3rd state title game. But this summer, when she plays AAU ball, the summer circuit is when she will really be showcased in front of a lot of college coaches. So as we've been talking about all these other players and where they're going to go to college, next year we'll be talking about Savannah Lowe and where she will be going, and it'll have a lot to do with her summer. 30-24, 6-point game. Conway on top with 1:05 to play in the first half. We'll have the Conway Regional Health System halftime show for you coming up. Haley Estes,
Clutch.
She has 5. Clutch indeed. Stretches the lead back out to 8. Conway with 4 straight points. They needed them. North Little Rock had made it tight, and they had the ball with a chance. Offensive rebound to Settles. Shot is missed. Jones with the left hand. 4 points for Brogan Jones. Estes in the corner. Savannah Lowe for 3. Got it. 17 points in the first half for Savannah Lowe. The Lady Cats are up 9, 35-26. Neasley, no good. Savannah Lowe gets the rebound. To Lex. Tolfrey with 10. Down to 7. Step back, 3. No good. Rebound to Settles, to 2, to 1. Knocked away, and that's going to do it. The Lady Cats go into the halftime locker room of the 7A Girls State Championship game, leading 35-26. Time now for the Conway Regional Health System halftime show. We'll have first half stats in the third quarter coming up for you on Conway Corp Channel 5.
Hi, I'm Dr. Greg Kendrick with Conway Regional Health System. Conway Regional has been an important part of this community since 1938, providing excellent care with skill and compassion. But we're not just a hospital. Let me tell you about some of our fantastic facilities and services. Located off of College Avenue, just a few blocks down from the medical center, Conway Regional After Hours Clinic is equipped to handle a wide variety of problems for patients of all ages. If you need urgent care and it's after work or on the weekend, the Conway Regional After Hours Clinic is open 7 days a week with no appointment necessary. Conway Regional After Hours Clinic, your best option for after-hours care. Located on Robinson Avenue next to Laurel Park, the Conway Regional Rehabilitation Hospital is one of only 4 licensed inpatient rehab hospitals in the entire state. Patients are cared for by specially trained staff under the direction of an on-site physician who specializes in rehabilitation medicine. Conway Regional Rehab Hospital, your choice for comprehensive care to bring you one step closer to home. With 4 locations in Conway and Greenbrier, some with extended clinic hours, our dedicated team provides therapy services including physical, speech, and occupational therapy, aquatic therapy, cardiac rehabilitation, sports outreach, and pelvic floor rehabilitation. At Conway Regional, we are committed to providing all of our patients the highest quality of care.
When someone you love is in the hospital, you want to feel helpful. So you do what you can to make them feel better. And you want to ensure they have the best care possible. That's why you trust Conway Regional. We've invested $100 million in new facilities, services, and technologies to become the most complete and comprehensive healthcare system in our area. It's why we're consistently named the region's most preferred hospital. Conway Regional, our quality, your trust.
It's halftime, 35-26. The Lady Cats have the 9-point lead. The Conway Regional Health System halftime show taking place here before we get into the third quarter. Levi, what you got stats-wise?
Yeah, 9-point lead. That's exactly how many points they've scored off of turnovers. Conway's winning the turnover battle pretty significantly here tonight. Shooting not so great here in the first half, only shooting 33% from the field, 20% from three-point line, which sounds bad, but the defense has been so good. North Little Rock is shooting even worse in both categories, only 10% from the three-point line for North Little Rock. Savannah Lowe, 17 points, 7 rebounds, on her way to a double-double. Perfect from the free throw line, and she's shooting 50% from the three-point line.
And as far as foul trouble goes, really nobody. There's 2 for Savannah Lowe and 2 for Yomiris Morris for North Little Rock. Other than that, that's not a part of the story. What has been a part of the story, though, is just the defense, I think, has been the biggest key. 11 points, rather, in the first quarter, and then 15 is what Conway held North Little Rock to in the second.
Yeah, and Conway's been playing out front the entire game. No lead changes, only been tied up once, and that was early in the first quarter. Since then, the Conway defense has been keying their offense, and it's just such a big component of this Conway offense is points off turnovers, and that's something where they really struggled a week ago against Central. So far tonight, that defense has been all firing on all cylinders, and it's led to this lead on the offensive side.
See the Lady Cats warming up. They're actually right in front of us and watching them, especially watching Lex there. An 0 for 10 first half, trying to see if she can find the range and just knock some shots down. You know that she can. You know that you can't score 26 points a game and you're not able to. She wants this ring more than anything.
Yeah, well, and she has 3 assists, too. So, the shooting hasn't been there, but she's been productive in other ways tonight for the Wampus Cats.
And she's playing pretty loose. She's dancing to the journey that's playing right
and
now.
And hopefully she'll be dancing in the fourth quarter. That's the big thing.
That's right. All right, let's take 30 seconds. When we come back, we will have the third quarter for you. Lady Cats 2 quarters away from a state title. We're back on Conway Corp Channel 5.
When someone you love is in the hospital, you want to feel helpful. So you do what you can to make them feel better. And you want to ensure they have the best care possible. That's why you trust Conway Regional. We've invested $100 million in new facilities, services, and technologies to become the most complete and comprehensive healthcare system in our area. It's why we're consistently named the region's most preferred hospital. Conway Regional. Our quality, your trust.
Third quarter about to begin. Lady Cats looking for their third state title. They won in 2008. They won in 2014, 2 years ago. That was the game. There are two things I remember from each of those games. The 2014 game was the game that the Lady Cats scored 30 points in the second quarter. That is unheard of. 30 points in a quarter. We talk about the 20-point mark.
Right.
30 points in a quarter in a state championship game is unbelievable. And then in 2008, I remember Constance Alcon hitting a three-pointer that tied the game. She hit it right in front of us late in the game, and that led the Lady Cats to that state title for Coach Janet Taylor. That was back in 2008. 2014, and trying to add 2016 to it, and they're 2 quarters away from that happening. Brogan Jones with her 6th point, and it's 35-28. Going to have to hold off a very talented, very long North Little Rock team.
You'd love to see Lex Tolfrey get an early shot off here in the third quarter.
Savannah Lowe could not get the shot to fall. She was deep underneath, and you're right, Levi. I think getting her an early make would be a big boost for her. For her confidence. There's a foul called on the other end. I think they're going to get Future Banks for it, and that'll be her first.
Yeah, Future's been a little grabby tonight. It's led to some jump ball calls. And that one, I could have gone either way on that one if they call the reach in.
35-28. Another foul. Going to get Future again. So 2 quick fouls on her. And Collier at the line. Collier has 9. She's the leading scorer for North Little Rock. Double figures for the future Little Rock Trojan. 7 minutes to play in the third quarter. Deep three for Lex. Got it. Double figures now for Lex Tolfree. Her first make from beyond the three-point line. Let's see how many that leads to. Three-pointer by Hawkinson. In and out, no good. Maggie Evans with the board. Lex is fouled. Ashton Neasley was going for the steal and instead fouled her.
Yeah, we've talked about it all year with Lex. So quick with the dribble that she can get into positions where the defender just doesn't, not even trying to foul, and she can get that contact and draw those easy fouls.
Tolfree with the scoop around Brogan Jones. Can't get the shot to fall. Yomiris Morris in transition. She's a 6'2 sophomore handling the basketball like that. Neasley's shot is no good. The follow is up and in by Morris. She has 4.
North Little Rock has scored 14 points off second chances.
Another deep three. That one a little too far out. And it's 38-32. Lex is 1 of 12 from beyond the three-point line. North Little Rock students chanting air ball and the Conway students chanting scoreboard. Brogan Jones from 15 feet. She has 8. She'll play Division I ball at Tulane next year down in New Orleans. 38-34, Lady Cats by 4. They led by 9 at halftime. Savannah Lowe, leading scorer with 17 points. Tolfree with the step back. Got it. 13 now for Lex Tolfree and a timeout called. Lady Cats up 41-34. We'll take 30 seconds and we're back on Conway Corp Channel 5. Jesse Wimberly, one of the members of the Lady Cat staff, standing there. I see him everywhere. He is so involved with basketball in this community. I see him at the Boys and Girls Club a lot.
I saw him tweet that someone took a picture of him when that Haley Estes shot went up. They took a picture of the team before it even went in. You could see him. He had his hand up, and he retweeted and said, "I knew it was good as soon as it left her hand." Yeah,
I love it.
It was a great tweet.
Love it. Lady Cats up 41-34.
Yeah, Lex Tolfree, 6 here in the third quarter. She only had 7 in the first half.
Just 2 deep threes. She's hit 2 long threes and had 1 air ball. So the air balls count as a miss all the same. But it was pretty deep. She was maybe a little bit outside of her range. 5.5 to play in the third quarter. Lady Cats up 41-34. They came into this game 30-1. An unbelievable season. Lex with the steal. Future Banks got a hand on it as well. Good dish to Savannah Lowe. 19 points for Savannah Lowe and a great pass from Lex.
Yeah, her 4th assist tonight and probably the best pass I've seen her make as a Lady Cat.
Yomiris Morris with the miss. Brogan Jones with the follow, and it isn't good. Brianna Wells will be fouled. (43-34).
I can't really describe it, but it's like you can feel the intensity rising with these Lady Cats as they start running more and more. They get in that vibe when they're running. They're just running and they get in that vibe and start making shots.
Tolfree to Estes. Haley to Savannah Lowe. Lowe up high. Future Banks tried to save it. It hit the end line, and so it goes the other way. 9-point lead for the Lady Cats. 4:40 to play in the third quarter. Out of bounds. Lady Cat defense led to a bad pass, and Coach Daryl Fimple wants a timeout. So we'll take it with them. 43-34. Lady Cats are in control right now. We'll take 30 seconds, and we're back on Conway Corp Channel 5.
When someone you love is having surgery, you want to feel helpful, so you support them as they get better. But most importantly, you want them to have the best care available. That's why you trust Conway Regional, ranked among the top 10% in the nation for general surgery by CareChex, who also ranked us #1 in the state for major cardiac surgery. And we've received 5-star ratings from Healthgrades for hip fracture and knee replacement surgery year after year. Conway Regional, our quality, your trust.
4:27 to play in the third quarter. Lady Cats up 43-34. Beyond the three-point line, they've increased to a 26% now, so that's a little more their speed. It was pretty abysmal early on.
Yeah, winning that turnover battle 11-5, and you've seen it a few times already here. Points off turnovers here in the second half.
Talked about Conway going for their third state title, 1-08, 1-14. It's also the case for North Little Rock. They're trying for their third. They won in 06 and in 2010. Conway a quarter and a half away.
You know, I don't know if North Little Rock is better than Central. I mean, at least from what I've seen of these two teams myself. I know they beat them twice this year, but I can easily say we have seen the best three teams in the state in the Lady Cats' last two games.
Lex, three-pointer, no good. Haley Estes with the offensive rebound. It's knocked out of bounds by Amber Hawkinson. Yeah, if the Lady Cats can win tonight, they will have beaten the numbers 1, 2, and 3 seeds from the East. And I agree with you. I think that we've seen the best teams, at least the most competitive, when it comes to the Lady Cats these past 3 games. We didn't get a chance to see Fort Smith Northside this season. They had a pretty good year, but they didn't hang with this North Little Rock team in the third and fourth quarter last week.
And after seeing North Little Rock here, you know, in this game, I could see why they would be such a foil for Central, because they're like a mirror image of that team.
Absolutely. Long, athletic, Division I talent pretty much throughout. Lex, deep three, front of the rim, no good. Brogan Jones with the rebound. Lex is trying to shoot from the Bank of the Ozarks arena logo that's here on the court. Three-pointer is no good. Savannah Lowe with the rebound. Lowe across the timeline, behind the back. Savannah Lowe all the way off the glass. It won't go. Morris with the rebound. Hawkinson quickly down the court. Haley Estes reach in to knock the ball loose, and instead the referee going to throw a foul on her. It's going to be her second. And because we're below 4 minutes, that's the first dead ball. That means we have a media timeout. So 3:28 to play in the third quarter. Lady Cats are up 9. We'll take 30 seconds and come back on Conway Corp Channel 5. Lady Cats gathered around Coach Ashley Nance. See Coach Jeff Gifford standing there next to the Lady Cat players. 30-1. They have had an unbelievable season. They only lost this year to Plano West down in Texas over the Christmas holidays. I checked this week, and that Plano West team is ranked 10th nationally, according to the Max Preps national poll. So
I was thinking about them this morning because what I was thinking was, man, their strength of schedule has probably skyrocketed the more and more that Conway has been successful this year.
Yeah, Conway's definitely helped them in that regard. Daryl Fimple talking to the officials, wanting to know something. I'm not sure what he's upset about since the ball belongs to North Little Rock. They're going to send Brogan Jones off the court for a second for something. Sure what the discussion is at the scorer's table. Brogan Jones standing there on the sideline with her hand on her jersey. And her coach is just outside the frame. All right, so whatever it was, they've sorted out. I don't know if it's to the approval of Coach Daryl Fimple or not. But it is North Little Rock ball, trailing by 9. 3.5 minutes to play in the 2015-2016 season. One of these two teams will lift the final state championship trophy, also handed out this weekend. There have been 13 of them to this point. Tonight, the 14th and final. 6 points for Morris. 43-36. Savannah Lowe squares her shoulders, knocks it down.
She hesitated just a moment, but got those shoulders even more square. Such a great shot. She's got probably the best stroke on this team.
22 points for Savannah Lowe and a 10-point lead and a steal. The defense playing great tonight. Lex stops, dribbles, pulls back, baseline. Can't get it to fall. Tipped by Brianna Wells, out of bounds. It's going to be North Little Rock basketball. 2 minutes and 33 seconds to play in the third quarter. "18 straight wins for this Lady Cat team since that Plano West loss that we talked about. Brogan Jones. Morris will shoot 2. Looked like there may have been, if it wasn't a walk, it was she drug her foot, which would still be considered a travel. Morris at the line.
Yeah, Jones probably not one that handles the ball very much.
Probably not. No, she is a 6'4" senior. She was a McDonald's All-American nominee, just like Lex Tolfrey was. Neither of them were selected for the game itself. Malik Monk has been selected from the guy side. In fact, he was the only male nominee in the state and has been selected for the game. Cabot winning the state title last night over Bentonville and Malik Monk. Out of bounds, Conway basketball.
I was joking with you before the game. I said, I'm so glad that Bentonville game wasn't before ours like it was last year.
Right.
That was an intense crowd, and it was just hard to move around in here after that game.
Very. North Little Rock and Bentonville a year ago. Foul is called on Mallory Kimball. Her first. She was guarding Lex and fouled her. Correction, that's on Neasley. Long three-pointer by Lex. Won't go. Haley Estes with the rebound. She can't get it to go, but she will go to the free throw line.
You can tell that she's a senior. You see it just from her play already in this game. But I love how calm and collected she was when she pulled down that rebound. A lot of people, they get fidgety in the lane when they get a rebound like that. She took her time and got off a good look and was able to draw the foul.
She's at her average for the year, 6. She scored 6 in the 2 games in Cabot as well. Not sure what the conversation is between Alexis Tolfrey and that official, but she talked to him during the entire first free throw attempt and came back over and finished the conversation. Front of the rim, no good. Kimball with the rebound. It's 47-37, Lady Cats up 10. Stolen away, Tolfrey out in front of the pack. They catch up to her, she can't get the layup. Brianna Wells can't get the layup to go either. Tolfrey will dribble out on the baseline, kicking it out. Estes in the corner. Low. Savannah can't get it to fall. Collier with the rebound. Kira Collier, good move to the basket and 1. She has 12, and now will step to the free throw line, a chance to shave a little more off the lead here. 47-37. Should be 47-39 now, and it is. The scoreboard taking a moment to change. Chance to cut this lead to 7. It was 8 at the end of the first quarter, 9 at the end of the first half, and it's down to 7. North Little Rock is not going to go away. 13 points on the game for the senior Collier. Tolfree across the timeline with it. Kimball on her. Estes in the corner, Savannah Lowe for 3. Brianna Wells with the offensive rebound. Estes for 3. Seven-point game. Chance for North Little Rock to get as close as they've been in a while. Back of the rim, no good. Collier steals the pass. She will go to the line. Maggie Evans. Maggie Evans was the one that thought the foul was going to be called on her, but instead it's going to be called on Brianna Wells, her third. Six-point game.
Yeah, as poorly as North Little Rock has shot tonight from the field and from the three-point line, free throws have really kept them in this game. They're shooting 10 of 13, make that 11 of 14, and that's just kept them, given them opportunities to stay within striking distance.
And as close as they've been in a while, it's a 5-point game. Conway had a 10-point lead a couple of different occasions. 15 seconds to play. Down to 10. Estes. Down to 5. Tolfree off the dribble. It's blocked. Maggie Evans and Yomiris Morris were battling for it. They were holding on to it. It looked like it was going to be a jump ball. We're going to keep it here for just a moment until they sort all this out. The officials talking. And they're going to go ahead and send the cheerleaders out. I don't think we're going to have anything happen before we come back for the fourth quarter. So whatever that was, some excitement. We'll see if anything is said between now and the start of the fourth quarter. Take 60 seconds and we're back on Conway Corp Channel 5.
When someone you love is in the hospital, you want to feel helpful. So you do what you can to make them feel better. And you want to ensure they have the best care possible. That's why you trust Conway Regional. We've invested $100 million in new facilities, services, and technologies to become the most complete and comprehensive healthcare system in our area. It's why we're consistently named the region's most preferred hospital. Conway Regional, our quality, your trust.
Eight minutes to go. One of these two teams will lift the state championship trophy following one more quarter of play. 5-point game, 47-42. Tolfree hands off to Savannah Lowe, who's had a huge night. 22 points for Savannah Lowe. Brianna Wells, big basket for the junior off the bench. She has 4. The lead is out to 7. Futra Banks with the steal. Futra off the glass and in. 4 big points from Wells and Banks. 51-42, the lead back to 9.
We've bragged on Banks all year about how much finesse she has with the basketball. You saw it again there with that steal, and she had contact and was still able to get off a soft shot.
Whistle, and the basketball is going to belong to Conway. 7:13 to play. A state title 7 minutes away. 9-point lead for the Lady Cats. No reason to be in a hurry. Blocked. It's going to go out of bounds. It'll be Conway ball. No reason to be in a hurry, but Lex is going to take an open shot from 30 feet if she has it.
Well, you know,
But that's her game.
listen, we saw Central with an 8-point lead in the fourth quarter try and play keep away, and it did not turn out well for them.
Right.
So I do not expect to see Conway do the same thing here.
No, not at all. Savannah Lowe, side of the glass. Futra Banks with the offensive rebound. Wells, back to Banks. Futra has it knocked away by Kira Collier. 6:40 to play. Morris underneath with the left hand. 9 points for the sophomore. And it's a 7-point game. Lex misses. Banks out to Wells from 17. No good. Morris with the rebound. Whistle and a foul.
Got a conference here on the court.
You say the foul was on 22. Haley Estes. That's what I can tell you that's what my delay is. That's why
Well, it looks like
now they're going to say
switching it to Banks.
22 or 32. Okay, the board has 3 personal fouls for Estes, Banks, and Wells. We're still trying to sort it out. And at the free throw line will be Ashton Neasley. Free throw is good. 6-point game.
Free throws continue to keep North Little Rock in this game, shooting 80% from the free throw line.
17 fouls called against the Lady Cats, so the Lady charging Wildcats in the 1-and-1 the rest of the way. Second one missed. Haley Estes with the rebound. Haley's got 10 rebounds on the game and a 3-point attempt that is no good. Going to call the foul on Brianna Wells, and that is going to be her 4th.
Other bad thing about that foul is that it takes North Little Rock right back to the free throw line.
Well, and it stops the clock too. So yeah, that didn't work out for Conway at all. Free throws made by Morris.
We've seen Conway a few times tonight face some adversity and face a little comeback here from North Little Rock and then get a few quick buckets to turn it back around.
Both free throws are good. Morris has 11. North Little Rock shooting 77% from the free throw line on the night. Estes. Lady Cats, not a good possession at all, and North Little Rock comes away with it. It's a 4-point game. Collier with the miss, tipped out, still loose. 3 Lady charging Wildcats going for the basketball. Savannah Lowe diving for it, and they're going to call the foul on Savannah. That's her second. And Coach Ashley Nance is not happy, and the official is telling her to back off a little bit. Lex Tolfree talking to the official. She's the captain on the court, wanting an explanation. The official will talk to her so she can talk to Savannah. But all of that leads Ashton Neasley back to the free throw line. Free throw's good. She is 2 of 3 from the line. And a 10-point lead is now down to 3. It is down to 2. Timeout called. 5:35 to play in the ball game. We have got a tight one for the state championship. We'll take 30 seconds and come back on Conway Corp Channel 5.
When someone you love is having surgery, you want to feel helpful, so you support them as they get better. But most importantly, you want them to have the best care available. That's why you trust Conway Regional, ranked among the top 10% in the nation for general surgery by CareChex, who also ranked us #1 in the state for major cardiac surgery. And we've received 5-star ratings from Healthgrades for hip fracture and knee replacement surgery year after year. Conway Regional, our quality, your trust.
Well, it's got a lot closer here, Levi. 51-49. It was a 10-point lead earlier, down to 2.
Yeah, and you're seeing it play out in the shooting percentages as well, as North Little Rock now shooting 30% from the field. That's better than Conway's 28% from the field. And free throw shooting at 80% for North Little Rock has really helped pull them back into this game.
5:35 to go. North Little Rock has 1 timeout. There will be a media timeout here in a minute and a half or so. Conway still has 3. Lex double teamed to the backcourt. Savannah Lowe across the timeline. Haley Estes for 3. Got it! Estes has got 9. 5-point lead for the Lady Cats.
Clutch. Clutch shot there from the senior again.
5 minutes to play in the state championship game. Lady Cats by 5. 3-pointer that is missed. Brianna Wells with the rebound. Tipped out of bounds. Going to stay on this end. Conway will get it. Good defense by Ashton Neasley. She tried to steal it. She just couldn't hold on to it. It goes out of bounds. Under 5 minutes to play. 54-49. Haley Estes, Brianna Wells, Futra Banks, Savannah Lowe, and Lex Tolfree. Those are the 5 on the court. Foul will be called on Marticia Settles. That's just the 6th team foul, so no free throws coming. Haley Estes will throw it in. She finds Savannah Lowe. Back to Estes. 4.5 to play in the game. Tolfree between the circles. Brianna Wells never moved. Lex is telling her that you have to turn and draw the charge or to set the pick. That is going to be the 5th on Brianna Wells. She has played some major minutes in this state championship game off the bench. The Lady Cats don't play very deep. That's what Coach Nance is saying. She was standing there. She didn't move. It wasn't a moving screen at all. And maybe I don't understand the rule, but and maybe I'm looking at it too much through Conway colored glasses too. I can admit that. Whatever it was, Wells is on the bench now for the rest of the game, and a layup is good by Hawkinson. Hawkinson has 4, and the lead is 3, 54-51 as we hit the halfway mark. Tolfree, side of the rim, no good. Under 4 minutes to play. Next dead ball will have a timeout. A 3-pointer could tie the state championship game. 54-51. Collier. She'll step up to the 3-point line and be picked up by Maggie Evans. Pass in the corner. That's Hawkinson for 3. It's tipped by Haley Estes, who is making a living out of blocking shots from the 3-point line. There is a whistle and a foul. That's going to be called on Maggie Evans. That's going to be Maggie's 3rd, and we will have a media timeout. 3 minutes and 36 seconds to play in the state championship game. Timeout on the court, 30-second break, and we're back on Conway Corp Channel 5. Lady Cats talking it over. 54-51, Conway leads by 3. Leave anything that Stats has put together for you that stands out?
Turnover battle has started to even out here in the fourth quarter. Conway still leads at 14-13, but what we're seeing is that Conway offense is not running on all cylinders, being keyed by their defense. Things have evened out here in the fourth quarter, and instead it's North Little Rock who's getting some turnovers and drawing some fouls, taking them to the line where they've been, just lights out tonight, 80% from the free throw line.
Savannah Lowe leads the way with 22 points. Kira Collier leads for North Little Rock. She has 15. And Morris will be at the free throw line now for 2 free throws. Double bonus the rest of the way. 3.5 minutes to go. Front of the rim. They haven't missed many tonight. 4 out of 20 they missed before that.
Fourth quarter free throws tend to be a lot harder.
Well, and you've got a sophomore. She's the 3rd-ranked sophomore in the state according to Arkansas basketball rankings. 6'2", sophomore that hits the 2nd free throw. She's got a dozen points, and it's a 2-point game, 54-52. Lady Cats have led throughout, led by as many as 10 at one point. Tolfree all the way in, soft off the rim and through. Lex has 15. Three minutes to go. 4-point lead for Conway. Savannah Lowe out there on defense with Haley Estes. They both altered the shot just a little bit, enough for it to go out of bounds. Conway's going to have the basketball. 2:50 to play. Timeout situation. North Little Rock has 1. Conway has 3. Tolfree. Good look inside to Maggie Evans. It's knocked away by Collier. Pass to Neasley. Back to Collier. Collier won't go. Morris goes up with the shot, but she's fouled. So Yamiris Morris will go to the line. 12 points. That's the 4th personal foul on Savannah Lowe. Morris hits the free throw. She's 5 of 7 from the line tonight. 13 points. 56-53 against Savannah Lowe with 4 personal fouls. 2-point game. 56-54 with 2:20 to go. Tolfree cannot get the shot to fall. Loose ball. North Little Rock in transition, a chance to tie or take the lead with a long one. They've only hit 1 3-pointer tonight. If this one goes, they take the lead. It's no good. Rebound. Futra Banks draws the foul. That will be the 7th team foul, so Futra will go to the line to shoot 1-1.
We saw Futra a week ago against Central hit some huge free throws late in that game to seal that one. She's going to have even bigger free throws here with 1:55 to go in the game.
It was a week ago when she did hit those shots. She was shooting 57% on the season going into the state tournament. She hit 9 of 12 in Cabot from the free throw line. Money. 57-54. Futra Banks. Got them both. How clutch from the free throw line has Futra Banks been. Timeout on the court. It's a 4-point game. Conway on top of North Little Rock. 1:55 to play. 30 seconds and we're back on Conway Corp Channel 5.
When someone you love is in the hospital, you want to feel helpful. So you do what you can to make them feel better. And you want to ensure they have the best care possible. That's why you trust Conway Regional. We've invested $100 million in new facilities, services, and technologies to become the most complete and comprehensive healthcare system in our area. It's why we're consistently named the region's most preferred hospital. Conway Regional. Our quality, your trust.
All right, let's reset everything here for you. 1:55 to play in the game. Conway leads 58-54. Leading scorer, Savannah Lowe. She's had 22 tonight. A huge game for the junior. Lex Tolfree has had 15. She has struggled, though. 2 of 19 from beyond the three-point line tonight. 2 of 19, but 15 points, and she has her team with a 4-point lead. Savannah Lowe, again with 22. Haley Estes with 9. Foul situation. Out of the game, Brianna Wells is already fouled out. Savannah plays with 4 personal fouls. Leading scorer for North Little Rock, Kira Collier, number 23, with 15 points. And Yamiris Morris has got 14. Foul trouble for the Lady Charging Wildcats. Only Ashton Neasley, number 1, is playing with 4 personal fouls. 4-point game. Neasley. That's Hawkinson. Shot is no good. There's a foul that's going to be called on Futra Banks. And that's going to be Futra's 4th. So both Savannah Lowe and Futra Banks will be on the court with 4 personal fouls. And Amber Hawkinson at the free throw line.
Yeah, the worst part about each foul at this point is it just keeps putting them back on the line where they've just been killing it tonight, shooting 80%, 20 of 25.
And Hawkinson hits both. She's 4 of 4. 2-point game, 58-56. Lady Cats looking for their second state title in 3 years. Tolfree hands off to Haley Estes. 2-point game. Haley to Tolfree. Those two have played basketball with each other since the 1st grade. Best of friends. Want to go out with another ring. Banks. Back to Lex. Tolfree. There's 1 minute to play. 58-56. Lady Cats up 2. A block. Morticia settles. She's called for the foul, and Alexis Tolfree will go to the line. She's 1 of 4 from the free throw line tonight. It has not been a good shooting night. That is the 5th on Morticia settles. She fouls out.
You know, as much as Tolfree has struggled tonight shooting, and it's been across the board, she can set everything right here with these free throws.
And that's just the 4th. They had that wrong on the board. That's the 4th on Settles. She's still in the game. But you're right. She can make it all okay with a couple here. Now they're saying Settles does have 5. I don't think they had everything in the scorebook that we were given at the last break there. Free throw is good. (59-56). Free throw is good. 60-56. Under a minute to play. It's a 4-point lead for the Lady Cats. Collier gives it to Jones. Off the glass and in. Brogan Jones has got 10 and a quick timeout called by Daryl Fimple. 45 seconds to play in the game. It's a 2-point lead for Conway. Let's take 30 seconds and we're back on Conway Corp Channel 5. 45 seconds to play in the game. Conway leads 60-58. Both of these teams playing for their third state title. North Little Rock won in 06 and in 2010. Lady Cats won in 2008 and 2014. Third straight trip for the Lady Cats. They're getting used to making this trip. These seniors making their third straight trip. The junior Savannah Lowe playing in her third straight state championship game as well. She has had a huge game tonight, 22 points.
And she's been at 22 for a while now
true.
here in the fourth quarter. Wouldn't mind seeing her get a good look on this possession.
45 seconds. The 5 on the court. Haley Estes, Lex Tolfree, Maggie Evans, Savannah Lowe, and Futra Banks. Another block, and that's going to send Lex back to the free throw line. And she is hobbling. Haley Estes has got her around the waist, checking on her, walking with her. Brogan Jones is going to check in. Maggie Evans slaps her hand. Lex looks over at Coach Nance. She is favoring that knee. Lex has 17. Back of the rim, no good. Rebound. Kira Collier went to her knees, dribbling the basketball and got up. No walk. 30 seconds to go. It's a 2-point game, 60-58. Collier with the basketball, down to 20 seconds. Dribbling in, scoop shot won't go. Brogan Jones can't get the shot to go. Morris ties the game at 60. 10 seconds to go. The ball is knocked out of bounds. North Little Rock's bench wanting the ball to be North Little Rock's, of course. 6.8 seconds to go and a timeout called by Coach Ashley Nance. We're going to keep it right here. 6.8 seconds to play. We are tied at 60. We've already had 2 overtime games today. Pine Bluff and Little Rock Parkview went to overtime. In the first game of the day, the game before ours, Maumelle and Forest City went overtime. We are tied at 60 with 6.8 seconds to go. Both teams are in the double bonus, so a foul sends either team to the line for 2. Conway is playing with 2 starters with 4 personal fouls. Savannah Lowe and Futra Banks both have 4. Conway is going to have the basketball. They'll throw it in right in front of the North Little Rock bench.
Yeah, I'd love to be able to see what they're drawing up right now because I don't know. I don't know what you do in this situation. Normally, I would lean, get the ball to Tolfree, let her make something happen, but her shooting tonight just hasn't been there.
Right.
Conversely, you've got the junior Savannah Lowe. She's got 22 points, but she's been cold here in the fourth quarter as well. So I don't know what Coach Nance is going to draw up here.
The Lady Cats have scored 13 points, been outscored 18-13. North Little Rock has not led at all. Game's been tied a couple of times, but they have had no leads. All right, here we go. Both of these teams going for their third state title. Conway with the basketball. Estes, Tolfree, Banks, Evans, and Savannah Lowe. The familiar 5 on the court. Tolfree to Maggie Evans, to Haley Estes! We're going to overtime. Estes had the state championship in her hands, went up for the layup, it rolled off the rim, and we've got overtime. We'll take 60 seconds. Put 4 minutes on the clock. We keep playing. It's Conway Corp Channel 5.
When someone you love is having surgery, you want to feel helpful, so you support them as they get better. But most importantly, you want them to have the best care available. That's why you trust Conway Regional, ranked among the top 10% in the nation for general surgery by CareChex, who also ranked us #1 in the state for major cardiac surgery. And we've received 5-star ratings from Healthgrades for hip fracture and knee replacement surgery year after year. Conway Regional, our quality, your trust.
Conway led throughout. There have only been 2 ties. There have been no lead changes. Conway's largest lead was 10. North Little Rock fought all the way back, tied it at 60, and that's where we are as we begin overtime for a state title. North Little Rock with the steal, and they're in transition. Hawkins to Jones. Brogan Jones cannot get it to go. Loose ball, still fighting for it. Whistle. Foul on somebody, and Lady Cats have a couple of players who are playing with 4. That is going to be, I'm sorry, there was a whistle, but there was no foul. It was just out of bounds. It's going to be Conway basketball. Banks to Savannah Lowe. Savannah just short. Morris with the rebound. We talk about conditioning with this team so much. Charge. Haley Estes steps in and takes the charge. We talk about conditioning so much with this team, Levi, and all the work that they've done really since after spring break a year ago.
Yeah.
After spring break, they got at it for this moment to be playing the final 3.5 minutes in overtime. What do they have left in the tank?
And really tonight just doing it with 6 players for the most part.
Out of bounds? Nope. Jones. It's tipped away by Futra Banks. Maggie Evans off the glass. Huge basket for Maggie, and it's 62-60 with 3 minutes to play in overtime. 4 points for the junior. Neasley thought about the three-pointer. Collier will take it. Misses everything. Loose ball out of bounds. Going to be North Little Rock basketball.
Yeah, Maggie Evans with just 4 points tonight, but those 2 right there, the biggest of her career so far.
Not only has Conway led this entire game, we mentioned it's only been tied twice. Three-pointer no good. The game was only tied for 1 minute and 24 seconds. Conway has had it throughout. Maggie Evans! Maggie Evans with 2 huge baskets. She averages 3.6 points a game for the season. She has scored 4 in overtime, and they have given the Lady Cats a 64-60 lead. Collier dribbling around. The pass to Neasley, off the glass, no good. Morris with the basket. They'll count it. That is going to be a personal foul. We'll see who it's on. Coach Nance not happy. It will be called on Haley Estes, I believe. And that's going to be Haley's 4th. So Lowe, Estes, Banks all playing with 4 personal fouls. Morris a chance to cut it to 1. Free throw is missed, but the offensive board comes down to Neasley. Collier ties it back up at 64. Wild scramble underneath the basket over there. Amber Hawkinson diving for the ball. 2:05 to play. We're tied at 64. Lowe to Evans. And Haley Estes has just committed her 5th personal foul. Heather Lumley into the game. Haley Estes has fouled out. Kira Collier at the free throw line. She'll have 2 free throws. 2 shots to give North Little Rock their first lead of the night, and they do. North Little Rock leads 65-64 with 1:57 left in overtime. Their first lead of the night. and it's a 1-point lead. Tolfree will have to do it without her running mate Estes, who is fouled out. Tolfree for three. Back of the rim, no good. 1:45 to play. Shot is missed. Banks to Maggie Evans. She can't track it down. Conway has 2 timeouts. North Little Rock has 1. The Lady Charging Wildcats lead by a point. 1:25 to play. Pass to Jones, the 6'4 senior. Gives it back to Collier, the miss. Savannah Lowe knocks it out of bounds. And it's going to be North Little Rock basketball. 1:16 to play.
Lowe playing carefully there, trying to get that rebound, but also trying not to get the foul.
Brogan Jones, the miss. There's going to be a foul called on North Little Rock. Going to come back this way. That'll be called on Brogan Jones, her second. And at the free throw line, Maggie Evans. The Lady Cats trail by 1, 65-64. Evans, the junior, shooting 47% from the free throw line on the year. She's 2 of 4 tonight. She'll get 2 shots. Another one to tie. Got it. Big free throw, Maggie Evans. Maggie has 7 points tonight. We're tied at 65 with 1:05 to play. Pass to Jones. Jones hits the shot. Under a minute to go. North Little Rock leads by 2, 67-65. Tolfree. Left-hand dribble for 3. In and out, no good. Futra Banks there, trying to gather up the rebound and can't. North Little Rock by 2. Tolfree, her second foul, and that's going to send Collier to the line. Two free throws upcoming. Haley Estes up off the bench, yelling out to Lex Tolfree. Collier at the line. 8 of 11 from the free throw line tonight for the future Little Rock Trojan. She has 19 points. Timeout called. 41 seconds to play. The Lady Cats trail by 3. Let's take 30 seconds and come back on Conway Corp Channel 5. (68-65), North Little Rock leads over Conway. They've worked their way to their first lead of the night. It's come in overtime. No lead changes during the course of the game. Conway led early, and other than a couple of ties, they had the lead throughout. Collier at the line here to shoot the second of these 2 free throws, where she's been good tonight, 9 of 12.
Yeah, I mean, free throw shooting has been the story for North Little Rock. 23 of their points tonight coming from that line. It's been so kind to them, and it got them back into this game, and now it's given them the lead.
Four-point lead, 69-65. The Lady Cats going to have to score quickly. Tolfree. Step back, wanted the 3 to Lumley. Lex for 3, deep. No good. Futra Banks got her hand on it, but the pass comes all the way out for North Little Rock to Neasley. And Tolfree is going to be whistled. She's whistled for the intentional foul. And so Neasley will go to the line to shoot 2 free throws, and she will also keep the basketball for North Little Rock following the intentional foul. Tolfree on the court, walking by herself, down underneath the goal. Obviously disappointed, frustrated. Everything that this team has worked for, they feel it's slipping away, Levi.
Yeah, we saw it happen here last year. Way different story here tonight, but you can't say enough about the emotions that play into the state playoffs. And these are high school students. It's easy to forget that when you watch them play.
71-65. Timeout taken, 21 seconds to play, and North Little Rock's going to have the basketball when we come back. 30 seconds and we're back on Conway Corp Channel 5.
When someone you love is in the hospital, you want to feel helpful. So you do what you can to make them feel better. And you want to ensure they have the best care possible. That's why you trust Conway Regional. We've invested $100 million in new facilities, services, and technologies to become the most complete and comprehensive healthcare system in our area. It's why we're consistently named the region's most preferred hospital. Conway Regional, our quality, your trust.
Savannah Lowe has had a big night, 22 points, but hasn't been able to get much going in the second half. You see Lex Tolfree there. North Little Rock bouncing around and smiling, and they are 21 seconds away from winning their 3rd state title. We've seen some thrilling wins, Levi. This would be an absolutely heartbreaking loss. Lex whistled for the foul away from the ball. That is going to be her 4th. And Amber Hawkinson at the free throw line.
Hawkinson a perfect 4 for 4 tonight. Make that 5 of 5.
And Levi, that's going to be the story.
Yeah.
That is absolutely going to be the story of this game. Shooting over 80% as a team from the free throw line in a game where they've taken 35 free throws is unbelievable. 3-point attempt, no good. Loose ball, down to 10 seconds. Heather Lumley whistled for the foul. And it is an 8-point lead for North Little Rock. Heartbreaking. Lex Tolfree fighting back tears while she stands here underneath the goal that's right in front of us. Savannah Lowe not holding back the tears. She and Lex both. Ladies on the court, the ladies on the sideline, and there's a lot of parents and a lot of fans just completely distraught. 10-point lead for North Little Rock. Lady Charging Wildcats are going to win. Savannah Lowe going to put up a shot. No good, and that's it. In overtime, North Little Rock wins 75-65. Unbelievable season for the Lady Cats. Ends 30-2.
Yeah, you hate to see it in this way, of course, but there's still so much to celebrate about this Conway, 2015-16 team. These seniors, 82 wins on their career, got to 3 games, only won 1, but man, that's more than a lot of people win in their careers. And Coach Nance said it best a few weeks ago, when we think back on Conway basketball years from now, we're going to remember this group of seniors. No matter what happened here tonight, we're still going to remember Alexis Tolfree and Haley Estes.
The team will be given the runners-up trophy. It's got to be one of the hardest things in sports. You have just played left everything on the court. I don't know if we can see a picture of Lex Tolfree, Michaela Craiglow, one of the few of the cheerleaders coming over and hugging her on the court, standing right behind our man there, Mark Oliver. Savannah Lowe squatting behind the team in tears, and everything that they put towards this ending. So they're congratulating North Little Rock, those girls coming over, and you know, because of summer basketball, they know each other so well. They played 3 times this year. North Little Rock wins the one that matters the most. And now what we're talking about, the very difficult task of having to put on a face to smile, try to find a way to smile, because you're about to be given the state runners-up trophy in a picture that will be around forever. They're going to hand it to Haley Estes, who will grin and get a hug from Mario Thomas, who's so close to this team. He and his wife running the Dazzlers program that so many of these girls help with. Coach Jeff Gifford bringing Ashley Nance, Jesse Wimberly up as well. And there's Coach standing with the girls as they receive this trophy.
No, it's hard to hear it in the moment, but this kind of pain is temporary. The one championship win they do have from 2 years ago, that's going to last forever. It's going to last far past this pain tonight. An incredible senior class, and we've had an incredible season with them.
Yeah, girls running off the court now, and they will spend some time together, and they will hopefully over time be able to look back on what was an unbelievable season and an unbelievable career for those seniors with 82 wins. Just remarkable. Well, it's a sad night, y'all. And we don't call these games and get to know these kids and these coaches as much as we do, and don't hurt for them.
Yeah.
And so that's definitely what we're feeling right now. And congratulations to North Little Rock and Daryl Fimple. They're winning the state title. They finish at 25-5, their 3rd state championship. Conway was going for their 3rd, just couldn't pull it off tonight. Well, for stats, Scott Taylor did another great job for us this year, and Mark Wilcox, who handled all of the
Mark Oliver.
Mark Oliver, I'm sorry. Mark Oliver handled everything with the social media. And Levi Gilbert, great job handling color commentary for the basketball season. Your final thoughts on the year, if there are any?
It's just been an incredible run. I know it hurts. It hurts to end it this way. It hurt last year when we ended it this way, but I mean, I'm going to think back on this year and have all smiles. This team was amazing to watch all season long, and this loss will not define this group of seniors and this program. And I can't wait to see what comes out of this as well. I mean, we saw this team come out of last year's loss, and this was an amazing run. I'm excited for the future of Conway basketball, and I've had a great time watching these girls play this year.
Wayne Bailey and the entire Channel 5 crew, Ryan Tucker, who is not here tonight, but everybody else, a great job as always. It has been a thrill. Linda Johnson runs everything from the top, and we appreciate her leadership, of course. I'm Jeff Matthews, wrapping up 15 years tonight of calling Wampus Cats basketball and football and Lady Cat basketball, and I'll be honest, this is one of the more painful losses that I've called for these programs. So anyway, this is a tough one, and we'll get back at it in the fall for football, and we look forward to starting season number 16 at that time. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your comments. So many of you have taken time to come up and say hello or to comment on social media, letting us know that you watch these games and how much it means to you, and it's our pleasure to bring the stories of your kids to the televisions in Conway and online, so we're thrilled to do that.
Well
All
said.
right. We appreciate you watching, and we'll see you in football in the fall of 2016 on Conway Corp Channel 5.